What's poppin', everyone? Now that I've gotten the Dark Souls trilogy done and talked about, you can go check those out later if you would like to. I believe it's time to talk about FromSoft's other Souls games, and I wanted to start with Sony's forgotten child, Bloodborne. It's always stumped me to think about how Bloodborne came out in 2015, right in between Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Especially with how different Bloodborne feels compared to either of those games. I would say it's much faster, well, definitely fucking faster than Dark Souls 2, and I would even say it's a faster paced game than Dark Souls 3. So I always kind of thought it came out after Dark Souls 3. Fuck no, I was wrong, it was 2015. It probably comes as no surprise when I say that I've played the shit out of Bloodborne, just like the rest of them. I have 100% of the game just like the rest of them. I really enjoyed my time with Bloodborne. And to be honest, I don't actually have too much bad to say about Bloodborne. I do, however, have plenty good to say. I do first want to preface that I don't think this game is as good as many people say.
What? No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
I've heard plenty of people put this game in like their top 3 Souls games. Fuck. Even some as their number 1. And if you're one of the people that think that, then cool. I have no problem with people ranking Bloodborne as one of their favorites. That's awesome. I just hope that you guys don't have a problem with me placing Bloodborne a little lower than some might like. I first want to talk about the main game and save the DLC for later, which is like no shit. Of course, you're starting with the base game first, but I just thought I would clarify it. I love basically everything about Bloodborne. Straight up is about as simple as that. Almost every aspect of Bloodborne is my favorite in FromSoft's catalog. The world and the art design is fucking amazing. The gothic Lovecraftian world is just chef's kiss. It's fucking amazing. I love it. It's my favorite out of all of like the Souls series worlds. And yeah, sure, there's more to see and do in an open world like Elden Ring, but man, there is something about Bloodborne's world and how it's created and the art style and everything that just draws me into it each time. It's fucking top tier. Literally nothing bad to say about it. The weapons, I mean, is this literally even a fucking competition? Easily sweeps the fucking board. The best out of any of the games. I feel complete when I get to use trick weapons. They are such a fucking awesome concept, and I need to see them again in other games. Every weapon is just so fucking badass. And once again, nothing bad to say. Top of the top for the weapons. Music is phenomenal. Some of my favorite boss OSTs are in this game. Fantastic across the board. Not much to say about the music. It's really good. The lore is really interesting to me, and I know a lot of people don't care for the lore of the games. I am one of the people that really does. It's incredible. It's super interesting, and I can easily just watch hours upon hours worth of Bloodborne lore videos with literally no problem at all. The shit is so fun to learn about. I love that shit. Miyazaki and everyone who worked on this game just knocked it out of the fucking park with this game. But there is one part of the game that didn't quite please me the same way that the rest of the game did. I'm not a huge fan of many of the base game bosses. Now I know that many Bloodborne fans might want to fucking execute me for saying that, but just let me explain my view on the bosses. Please, I'm begging you. Firstly, I don't dislike all the bosses. There are some that I actually really, really like. And I would say are ranked decently high on my, boss tier list. Gehrman is a fantastic final boss. I love that boss. Really, really good boss. Now, fuck the Moon Presence. That boss is fucking horrible. Father Gascoigne, also a very good boss. I enjoyed the fight a lot, and I think he's a really good first boss, even though technically the Cleric Beast is kind of the first boss. He's one of the first bosses. It's same fucking thing. Really good boss. I really, really like that. Lorgarius, also another solid boss. I really liked him. He was fun. Now, there might be a pattern that you're picking up with these bosses. none of them are the beasts. I mean, Gascoigne kind of is, but that's besides the damn point. My point is that I don't really find many of the beast bosses very amazing. And don't get me wrong, they look really cool, and they fit fucking perfectly into Bloodborne, but man, I just have no fond memories of fighting these bosses. And actually, a matter of fact, I don't have like any memories of these bosses at all. They just weren't very interesting for me. Again, they looked really interesting, but the actual boss fights were nothing spectacular for me. Like, none of them. The only beast boss that I actually like is in the DLC. And I promise, I really did try and enjoy all these bosses in the game because so many people had said how much they liked them. But I just couldn't see the appeal. But hey, again, that's just my stupid opinions. I know many people love the bosses, and I think that's fucking awesome. I love to hear that. But that is the main reason that Bloodborne is ranked lower for me. The bosses are probably the biggest part for me when it comes to Souls games, and I just feel like there are other Souls games that have a stronger base game boss roster. However, there is one aspect of Bloodborne that it has over all the games easily, except for Elden Ring, but let's just forget Elden Ring for like a minute or two, alright? Let's just fucking forget about it. The DLC. This was the fucking GOAT of DLCs for me ever since I played it. This DLC was fucking phenomenal. Only Miyazaki could outdo this DLC. And he did, but that's besides the point. Again, we are forgetting Elden Ring right now. Let's not fucking talk about the Shadow of the Erdtree right now. There's nothing bad I can say about this DLC. It's fucking perfection. And yes, as you might have guessed, I do think Shadow of the Erdtree is a better DLC, but only by a small margin. It took a lot of thought to really decide on which DLC I thought was better. I do think Shadow of the Erdtree beats it out, but that does not at all take away from the fact that this DLC is fucking peak. It has the boss with my favorite OST ever, Ludwig, fucking legendary. It's such a good OST, man. It's so fucking good. And my second favorite boss of all time, Lady Maria. Holy shit. Just 3 phases, 1 health bar of just absolute fucking cinema. Just such an amazing boss. It also has one of the hardest, if not the hardest for some boss in the Souls games, the Orphan of Kos. Genuinely such a stacked DLC. Words cannot explain how amazing this DLC is. And if you haven't played the DLC, but you've played the base game Bloodborne, then I implore you to play the damn DLC, because that shit's going to change you. Hell, I even played it on New Game Plus on accident, and still had an amazing time, even with the 40% increase to boss's health. Seriously, not a single bad thing I can say about it. Wait a minute, what is that? Alright, so there's like one little thing I don't like about this DLC. It's Lawrence. Do I need to say any more? Fighting this fuck-ass boss, who, by the way, has the most fucking health in the game. In New Game Plus. So 40% more health than he already fucking had, was horrible. I would rather throw my testicles into a tub of hot tar while being violently smashed in the fucking skull with rakes than ever fight this boss ever again. Fuck you, Lawrence. I fucking hate you. Alrighty. One more aspect I want to touch on before wrapping up this video. It's the neglect. This shit is honestly sad. I pray every day that in the next Sony Direct, we're going to get something for Bloodborne. A remaster or a PC port. Literally fucking something, anything. And it hurts every time we get nothing. But deep down, I know that we're never going to get anything new for Bloodborne. And it just makes it hurt even more. It really feels like Sony just doesn't think it's going to do well or something. And maybe there is a specific reason why they don't want to. But I just don't see why they wouldn't do something like this. I don't see a world where a Bloodborne remaster doesn't sell like a fucking billion copies, dude. This shit would be insane. It's whatever, I guess. Instead, we'll just keep getting the Last of Us remastered, remake, reimagined, enhanced, upscaled, crafted for next-gen consoles PC port for the 32nd time. And that's just the life we have to live. God forbid we get to live in a good fucking timeline where we can get a Bloodborne remaster or a PC port. But no, we get stuck in this fuck-ass shit. Horrible fortune. Luckily, there is the Bloodborne PS4 emulator that is being worked on, and I'm pretty sure it's basically fully playable. So there's always that, which is fantastic here. It'll give a lot more people the chance to play the game, which is good because more people need to play this game right now. That's really all I've got to say in this one. Put down in the comments if you agree at all with my stance on Bloodborne, or if you don't agree at all. I hope you all have a lovely day. See you later.